Hey folks, hope you all are doing well. I'm Karan Bandal from e-commerce site, and in this video let's talk about the conventional nuclear plants versus small nuclear reactors and India's strategy around nuclear power. We'll start with the conventional nuclear power plants. In many cases, these power plants are made up of multiple nuclear reactors, each reactor capable of producing 1000 megawatts of power on average. So, for example, a nuclear power plant with two reactors, each producing 1000 megawatts of energy, will have a total power capacity of 2000 megawatts or 2 gigawatts. These conventional plants also take up a lot of space, typically between 300 to 1000 acres. Now, the small reactors, as the name suggests, are nuclear reactors but smaller. The power capacity of the small reactors can range between 30 megawatts to 300 megawatts. You see the difference in scale? Because of this, they also take up a lot less land. An even better version of small reactors is small modular reactor or SMR. SMRs can be factory built, unlike the conventional nuclear power plant that is built on site. SMR components and systems can be shipped to the site and assembled at the point of use. So they can be used at locations that are unsuitable for larger power plants. SMRs and small reactors are gaining in popularity in recent years. In fact, during the FY25 budget speech by the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, it was made clear that the Indian government would partner with the private sector to build Bharat Small Reactors or BSRs, as well as engage in research and development of Bharat Small Modular Reactors or BSMRs. That means India is officially pushing to increase the role of small nuclear reactors in its energy mix. This is important because look at how little nuclear energy contributes to India's total installed power capacity and total power generation. I have talked about why India needs to increase its nuclear power capacity before in this video. I'll leave the link in the description below that you can check out. So finally it appears there is concrete government support for nuclear power in India. By the way, Bharat Small Reactor or BSR is nothing but a 220 megawatt pressurized heavy water reactor with some improvements. This is good because India has mastered the PHWR technology over the years despite the Western sanctions after the 1974 nuclear tests. India already has the tech to roll out Bharat Small Reactors. The key is government partnering with the private sector. Now, private players cannot operate these BSRs because according to the Atomic Energy Act of India, the nuclear sector is open only for the government PSUs. But private players can provide both the funding and land for the project. NPCIL will then build and operate these BSRs for the private players. This partnership has potential because many private companies have their own captive plants and BSRs could potentially replace them in the future. BSRs could be used first in energy intensive industries like steel or even for data centers, as one data center needs at least 100 megawatts of power to function. From a cost standpoint also, use of homegrown PHWR tech to build BSR is advantageous because the cost for building SMR in collaboration with foreign players could go to around 100 crore rupees per megawatt. With homegrown PHWR tech, however, only 16 crore rupees per megawatt, 6 times less expensive. NPCIL is well versed in operating these reactors. Of the 24 nuclear power plants it operates, 14 are 220 megawatt PHWRs or future Bharat Small Reactors. Broadly speaking, India aims to increase its installed nuclear power capacity from around 7 gigawatts currently to over 20 gigawatts by 2031. In summary, nuclear energy is a promising clean energy source for baseload requirements of a nation. The nuclear energy rollout in India has been slow so far, but now with the government backing the Bharat Small Reactor program and the potential public-private partnership, there is hope that India might even exceed the 20 gigawatts of nuclear power target that it has set for itself by 2031. I hope you found this analysis interesting. I'll speak with you again next week. Until then, take care.